This is question 39 from book number 1 based on the 2020 NEC, and this is electricaltime.com. How many amps are in a series circuit that is 120 volts and has the first resistor of 10 ohms and the second resistor of 10 ohms? Just want to take 30 seconds to let you know what we do here at electricaltime.com. We do online electrical classes from the comfort of your home. And then we also have this free service. So if you click on the subscribe for free NEC questions, Monday through Friday, you'll get an NEC code question and an answer sent to your email. All right, so back to our video. And the answer to this question is going to be 6 amps. All right, so let's go into our textbook and see how we solved this question. All right, so if you're asking what article this is about, well, this is about electrical theory. And this is stuff that you got to know to understand what's happening behind the scenes. All right, so in the total series resistance, that's equal to the sum of all the resistances. And so the total resistance is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 and any additional resistors that are in series. So our total resistance is going to be 10 ohms plus 10 ohms. Total resistance is going to be 20 ohms. So let me stop here for a second. So when you're looking at a series circuit or a parallel circuit or a series parallel circuit, sometimes it's helpful just to draw it out so that you can see what's happening. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw a power source over here. And here we have our first resistor. And here we have our second resistor. So let's say this one is going to be 10 ohms and this one is going to be 10 ohms. And all that we do in a series circuit, we take the resistors and we add them up, and that's going to give us 20 ohms. All right, let me redraw that here so it's a little bit nicer. All right, so that's going to be the symbol for ohm. So we got 20 ohms. All right, so let's now take the formula for Ohm's law, where we've got E is equal to I times R, where E is equal to the voltage, I is equal to the amps, and R is equal to the resistance. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. You know, if I was taking an exam, I would actually draw out Ohm's law. And I'm going to identify what I know so far. So E is going to be for voltage. Do I know that? Yes. That's going to be 120 volts. And that was what we had in our question. All right, now I know my resistance, which is 20 ohms. So now I can solve for I, and let's see how we do that. So let's rewrite Ohm's law to solve for amps. And that's going to be I is equal to E divided by R. I is equal to 120 volts divided by 20 ohms. And I is going to be 6 amps. And that's going to be the answer. And I got some commentary in here in my textbook, and I wrote, in a series circuit, the total resistance of the entire circuit is equal to the sum of the individual or equivalent resistors. In this case, the circuit only has 2 resistors, each being 10 ohms each, thus totaling 20 ohms for the entire series circuit. Once we have the total resistance for the series circuit, and since we know the voltage, which was given to us at 120 volts, we therefore apply Ohm's law and solve for amps. So the answer to this question is A, 6 amps, and we're going to be using Ohm's law to find that answer.